Hello everyone, I'm Justin Sang. I'm the founder of TRON. I have been in the crypto space for almost 10 years now.
10 years is a really long time. Can you tell us how you started to get into crypto?
Around 2012, I read about Bitcoin on New York Times. They talk about Bitcoin is like the money of the internet. So I really interested into it. I bought my first Bitcoin on Taobao. At that time, people don't really take Bitcoin seriously. So everybody will think this is like a very fun experiment.
What made you take Bitcoin seriously?
First of all, I think it's very cool. So I also share it on Twitter. So this is the first time I own Bitcoin. So I unlock basically a very big like milestone for myself. I think that's like basically my idea for the money of the internet. I didn't expect it. I can make any money or earn like profits out of like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency.
Then after that, you got into TRON. I mean, you started TRON.
Yes.
Why did you start TRON?
We started TRON in 2017. At that time, we all know Ethereum started to get some attraction, so it's become super popular as a smart contract platform. Really give lots of the potential for the blockchain itself, because before smart contract, people can only send money, basically Bitcoin, from one point to another. But after smart contract, you can basically develop DeFi application, NFT application, and also you can create your own token. You do fundraising and also stable coin. So basically everything become possible. And also because smart contract is basically open to anybody in the world, so you can even alter the standard. But back to 2017, still we have this kind of the problem, since Ethereum can only process, I think, up to 1 million transactions per day. So I started to think I can basically scale Ethereum to develop a blockchain which is compatible to EVM and Ethereum compatible. That's how I started TRON, which I think today is very successful. We process around 4 to 5 million transactions every day, with around $10 billion.
You said about scalability. Why is TRON so scalable?
So we have this kind of the depose mechanism, which Ethereum want to be. We are basically one of the first like proof of stake blockchain in the world. All the TRON holders, TRX holders, you can use your TRX token to elect the representative in the blockchain, which we call them super representative. There is 27 of them. They will be responsible for producing the blocks and also basically keep the ledger for the whole network. And of course, they will get some of the reward for keeping the block and be a validator, but also they will share some of the rewards to the people who vote for them. So basically, that's why if you are a TRX holder, you can get staking reward by voting the network. And also you can be a validator if you want to be a part of the network. Basically, we do all the things before Ethereum done those mechanisms. So we also burn all the transaction fees in the TRON network. So I think TRON today is a deflation network. So basically every day we burn more TRON because of the transaction, more than the TRX minting in the network. I think every day depends on the day, but I think average by transaction we burn like 5 to 6 million TRX. I think Ethereum right now is still like 5% inflation. After Ethereum convert to 2.0, I think will be around like 1% inflation. But Ethereum will still be a inflation.
TRON came after Ethereum, but now Ethereum is learning from TRON. And
exactly.
It's like we see in technology where it's not the first one who beats the market, but the last one to win beats the market. So it looks like, there's a lot of adoption. Can you tell us why developers like Tron? Why they choose Tron?
Yes, exactly. So we have several advantages. First of all, Tron today is the second largest stablecoin network in the world. In terms of the TVL of the stablecoin on the network. Today we have around 40 billion US dollar worth of stablecoin on Tron. I think Ethereum is around 80 billion. So Ethereum is 2 times of Tron. So we are 50% of Ethereum in terms of stablecoin. There is only 2 biggest stablecoin network, Ethereum and the Tron network. And also we are number 1 in terms of the stablecoin transaction. We process over 10 billion US dollars worth of stablecoin transaction every day. So this is even more than Ethereum. I think right now Tron has become one of the largest stablecoin transaction network in the world. I believe Tron one day in the future will surpass Swift in terms of a global settlement layer. So that's why I'm super excited. We have this chance to upgrade the settlement layer for humankind to a next level, which is instant transaction with a nearly 0 transaction fee with a very high transaction volume. So I think that's like the first thing. And the second thing, Tron has a very robust DeFi ecosystem. I think today we are the number 2 DeFi network in the world. Number 1 is Ethereum. I think the TVL total together is around 30 billion US dollars. And Tron is the second one. I think our TVL is 6 billion US dollars. I think we are around 20% of the Ethereum and keep growing. So that's why I think in terms of the total value log of DeFi, we are also very competitive compared to Ethereum. And also for other very interesting area, for example, NFT and hackathon, we are also doing lots of work. Tron Hackathon right now is the season 3. We welcome all the developers. And also, if you are artist so want to develop NFT on Tron, we have Ape NFT. They encourage everyone to develop their works on the Tron network.
Looks like there's a lot of applications that are really popular on Tron. People started developing dApps because of Ethereum and smart contracts.
Exactly.
But as far as I see from this conversation, it looks like they're moving on over to Tron because it's much more fast and it's much more capable of things. Is that right?
Exactly. The fee is cheaper, and we also compatible to Ethereum network. And also at the same time, I think we have a very robust community which can support all the developer to build on our network.
How did you recruit so many great developers onto your network?
First of all, we want to have a very good community to support them. Also, I think the infrastructure support is very important. So that's why I spend a lot of time to talk to the developers to give them the best infrastructure support like Tron Gray, which is infra on Tron, and the Tron Box, all different kind of the developer tools, open source protocol, and the documentation is very important.
Can you tell us what kind of apps are popular on Tron?
The most popular use case for Tron today is definitely stablecoin. Today, I think we support USDT, USDD, USDC, TUSD, USDJ. All different kind of the popular stablecoin is available on Tron network. You can see we have centralized stablecoin, which is one-to-one to the fiat in the bank account, like USDT, USDC, TUSD, but we also have decentralized stablecoin, like for example, like USDD and USDJ. And also at the same time, we have decentralized exchange and the decentralized stablecoin exchange like Sun.io and SunSwap. We also have decentralized application, for example, JustLand for DeFi lending protocol. At the same time, we also have NFT trading platform called Ape NFT. We have lots of community projects developed on TRON network as well. If you check Ape NFT, every day we have hundreds of the NFT projects upload on the Ape NFT project. And also for the tokens, there are gonna be hundreds, even thousands of the new tokens issued on TRON network every day.
It's such a vibrant community. I mean, you have a lot of stable coins, a lot of NFT, especially NFTs. People are talking about all the time. I mean, it's a crazy phenomenon, and TRON is a big supporter of that. So I'm just excited to see how NFTs will blow up on TRON.
Yes, now, thank you.
Thank you. Now, what I'm curious is, how do you intend to promote TRON in Japan?
Japan is one of the top 5 crypto markets in the world. We're very proud that in TRON get whitelisted in JVCA list and become like one of the token can be listed in Japanese market. 2022 is a very big year for us. We will promote our project to attract more Japanese community members and developers into our ecosystem. And also for myself, I think if I have chance, I will personally visit Japan to build our community over there.
Oh my God, that's very exciting. I'll take you to a good sushi restaurant.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Definitely. And because we want to promote TRON, we're having flash deals. And what flash deals are is that you get a high reward in a very short amount of time. So if you get some TRON in say 7 days, you get more TRON back. There's also TRON staking, right? Can you talk about what TRON staking is?
Basically, every TRX holders, if you vote on TRON network for the super representative or participate the staking services, you can get the TRX as a reward. So basically, this kind of the staking services is zero risk. So basically, all the TRX is generated from network. So you don't need to worry about if like any TRX minted in the network is discounted as inflation, because TRON is very active. So every day we have more usage burn those TRX than we mint TRX. So right now, I think every day we mint new TRX. Around 5 million new TRX has been mint every day, but the burn is around 11 million TRX. So basically, you can see net burn will be 6 million TRX every day. So be afraid to participate in the staking services and earn reward. No need to worry about TRX mint for the inflation. Because we are a deflation network.
There's a lot of incentive to join the network and make the community or make the network even more active. And this is how you have a great blockchain network. As a matter of fact, we are planning to launch staking as well after the next month or so. So we hope that everyone stays tuned. So we're also interested in your personal side, Justin. You had a lot of like great connections. You had Jack Ma as your teacher, and you even met Warren Buffett. These are very interesting people. You hear them about them all the time in the news. So Justin, can you tell us about what you learned from Jack Ma?
Jack Ma is a very big blockchain supporter. He actually, the Ant Group, collaborates a lot on the blockchain development. Of course, I think Jack Ma is one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, which obviously he is also supported by a very famous Japanese entrepreneur which own Alibaba for 20%. I definitely believe without Japanese investor support, Jack Ma couldn't found Alibaba, which is a miracle in Chinese internet company development. And also, I want to share a very interesting story about Japan, which is Jack Ma told me. I think Chinese entrepreneurs always learn a lot of stories from Japan, since Japan has a very long history for entrepreneurs. So basically, Jack Ma told me when he walked in like any village in Japan, even a very small grocery stores has a history like over 100 years. So basically, he tried to. I think he is trying to buy like sake, very good sake, and he walked in the shop. And then the owner of the shop told him, this is, I think, the 120 years anniversary for the sake shop, and they have produced this kind of the sake for 4 generations now. It's because most of the enterprise in China, I think maximum only have like 20 years history. So that's why he told us we really need to learn from Japanese investors, not only how to run a very big enterprise, but also run a good enterprise which can last long.
Perhaps your source of the great vision or the ambition that you have, you said about like, surpassing Swift in terms of the settlement layer. And is that, I guess Jack Ma told you to think big.
Yes, exactly.
And afterwards, you met Warren Buffett. And
yes,
I'm sure you brought that big thought of yours and tried to sell crypto and blockchain to him. How was the meeting with Warren Buffett?
Yes. First of all, I think Warren Buffett is also a huge blockchain supporter. When he talked to me, he told me Berkshire Hathaway has invested into Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, which is all very popular financial institution in the United States. They all have blockchain departments, basically develop blockchain and explore blockchain opportunities on their own. And also, I think Warren Buffett shared me with lots of his ideas about blockchains and investment. I think they share, Jack Ma and Warren Buffett all share the similar, I think, idea, which of course not only we need to think big, but also we need to last long, because Warren Buffett is 6 years older than me. So he told me when he first doing investment in my age, anytime he invests like any companies, the first thing he will think about is the sustainable business model of the company. He will think, basically he told me a metaphor. So basically he said like anytime if you want to invest like a company, you need to close your eyes to think about like 20 years after this, what you think this company will be. Will this company still be the headline on the newspaper? Or you will feels like this company will become like obsolete, they can't survive in the market competition. So basically he advised me to always invest or create a company can last long.
He's huge on value investment. Thinking of the future as a departing statement, can you tell us your final words for our viewers? What you'd like to tell them, and where you see yourself in, say, 20 years, as Warren Buffett would have imagined.
Yes, sure. So first of all, this is the first 10 year of my career in crypto. I foresee I will continue to fight, work, and build in the crypto industry for the next 10, 20, even 30 years. I think I devoted myself into the crypto. I started very early. Very lucky I started very early in basically 22. I think for the next 30, even 40 years, I can, just like Warren Buffett, I can continue working in the space. So basically, I think this is never too late to get into crypto. Eventually, the 7 billion people on Earth, they will all enjoy crypto and the blockchain as one of the most important infrastructure. And I feel very lucky I can be the one who build those infrastructure for the customer.
So in 20 years, TRON would be the standard of, I guess, blockchain. And blockchain would be a global standard. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes.
Thankfully, I'm young too, so I could live to see that future.
Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you
Justin,
so much.
son, thank you very much. I've always wanted to talk with you because
Yes.
you bring a lot of attention. And it was a pleasure talking with you.